Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Drunk Assassin 17 here, and today I'm bringing you the Medal of Honor Warfighter review. Alright, so basically before we get started, the gameplay is all from the campaign. It's got 3 different sections: one's stealthy, one's all-out action, and then one's just a car scene. It's really cool, so I'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so first off, let's start off with what the actual game is about. So it's about 2 Navy SEALs, and you're following their story about the battles that they're going through, all that sort of stuff, and what they do in the campaign. But not only does it do that, but it also follows their personal life, and so it, it's the ending's actually, it's pretty satisfying. I'm not going to say anything about it though. I'm going to wait for you guys to play it if you want to. Actually, I hope this review actually makes you want to play it, because it's a fantastic game. It needs more attention. So yeah. Alright, and so you're following those 2 guys, and it's cool because it's based on real stuff that's happening, what's happened, all that sort of stuff. And instead of like Call of Duty or something where they've just made up something that's happening, it's real life stuff. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so first off, the campaign is very cool. It was what I was looking forward to the most in this game, because I played the first Medal of Honor and I didn't really care much for the multiplayer on that game, but the campaign, I loved the campaign on that game, because I don't know what it was about it. It was just such a great campaign, and so it hasn't disappointed in this game either. It was pretty fantastic. I loved it. So first off, the campaign is also, it varies between levels. Like basically you'll have a stealthy mission and then all-out action like the next. And then my favourite, probably one of my favourite one, is actually before I say that, this breaching is really cool. My favourite one is the shotgun, but I demonstrate 2 in this. It's first off, it's the shotgun, and then the second one you can find out when the gameplay gets to it. But also, you start off with 1 breaching option, and every time you get 4 headshots, you unlock the next one up, and so that was actually a pretty cool way of doing that. So yeah, and anyway, the car levels are really cool, because it's not like those boring ones where it's just like it's a scene, it's a cutscene. You actually get to drive the car around, and they're individual missions, so it takes up a whole level, and it's really cool the way they've done it, because it's in one of the levels you actually have to escape this men's cars, because they're this guy's security, but you've kidnapped him. And so basically you have to get to a certain spot, and then you have to get out of that suburb, and you can hide in all these different areas to avoid the cars, and it's really cool. You guys should check it out. And so the ending of the campaign, as I said before, was very satisfying. It has actually quite a few things in it that was very sad, and I don't know, it made the game a lot better. So it's actually kind of like the end of Medal of Honor 1, which hopefully you guys have played. If not, go check that one out as well. So yeah, anyway, those are my thoughts on the campaign. Great campaign, and all that sort of stuff. And secondly, let's go on to the multiplayer. I won't really have much to say onto the multiplayer, because I haven't actually played the multiplayer on the disc. I've only played the beta, because I want to actually put the code into my new Xbox when I get it on Tuesday. So yeah, anyway, the multiplayer was pretty good, but there were a few bugs and glitches and stuff. Actually, same with the campaign as well. So that's actually one of the things that it needs to fix, but that's what comes with games with the Frostbite 2 engine, which is actually a really good engine, but unfortunately it has quite a lot of bugs. So that, yeah, everything has a disadvantage, and I don't know. So anyway, the multiplayer, there's lots of guns in it. I love how you can be an Australian in a multiplayer game finally. I'm not sure if you've been able to do that before, but this is the first time I've ever heard of it, and I thought that was really cool. You can play as all these different types of specialist forces, and there's all these different guns that you can unlock. It's really, really cool, especially the sights, like the sight on this gun right here. It's basically like the hammer scope from Modern Warfare 3, except it looks a lot better and it's kind of a bit different. So yeah, and the multiplayer, I've only played one of the objectives and one of the maps, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good, so can't complain about that. So the only thing I actually can complain about in this game is basically, like, some of the time there is a lot of bugs, and that was the main thing. It's really bugging me. Ha ha ha. No, but they need to fix those things. They need to get more updates for it. It was like Battlefield 3. It has huge updates because of all the bugs that need to be fixed. So yeah. Sorry guys. So the graphics are really good, and there's an optional HD texture pack that you can get. I recommend it because I played the whole thing without the texture pack, and even though it did look really good, it could have looked better if I had the texture pack on, but I didn't have enough memory on my hard drive to put it on. So I'm going to try it out when I get my new Xbox and see how it looks then. Hopefully it looks a lot better. But, you know, that was really cool. And also, how it feels really good to play it, and I think they've done a really good job with the guns as well. There's a fair amount of guns in each section. There's a lot of pistols, lots of launchers, all that sort of stuff. And my favourite is probably the assault rifles, because I've always loved assault rifles and submachine guns in games. Sometimes snipers as well, especially from COD. And so, yeah. But it feels great to play it, like, especially with the controls. But the hardest part about this game is probably the driving. If they're gonna have it in a new Medal of Honor, if there is one, they're gonna kind of need improving on it, because sometimes it was really hard to kind of get a grip on how to drive, and well, not really how to drive, but the handling of the cars and all that. But yeah, very intense stuff on the road here. These assholes actually just kept bumping into me. I was getting actually really pissed with it. So yeah. Anyway, there's obviously gonna be a lot of haters towards every single game that there is, but hopefully you guys don't really hate this game, because it is really good. I don't think I've ever met a person who hasn't liked a first-person shooter, but I know there are people out there who don't like them. So that sucks for them. I'm not sure why they don't like them, but you know, whatever floats their boat. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And so I'm gonna give this game probably an 8.5 out of 10. No, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, just because of the bugs. The bugs, some of them were absolutely horrible. But no, it was great campaign, great multiplayer, and the graphics as well. The graphics were great, but that's what you expect from Frostbite 2 engine. So look at this part here. They crashed me. I actually had to quit out of a lot of these gameplays because I died or had to restart from the checkpoint again, and I always hate doing that in a review or something, because that would suck. Anyway, 9 out of 10. It's pretty good for a game, and especially coming from me. Alright, so anyway, if you like the video, leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel and you like this sort of stuff. I'm gonna have Assassin's Creed 3 Let's Play coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that. And that guy just got fucked up. And anyway, peace out.